Good morning and welcome to IT and Central Services monthly meeting here. The date is October 3rd, 2025. It is 9 a.m. and I will call this meeting to order. First thing is a roll call. Tina Bush? Not on WebEx.
Here.
Okay. Oh, she is. Okay. Nancy Urick? Here. Joanne McNally? No. Brian Dose?
I am here.
Kendra Pottinger. James Reed. No. And Tom Templeton.
Here.
I'm Kathy Owens, your chairman, and I'll need a motion to approve remote attendance then for Tina. Brian, and second by Nancy. All in favor?
Aye.
Okay, and I need a motion to approve the minutes from last month's meeting. Nancy and Brian. All in favor?
Aye.
Motion passes. Thank you. Any citizen comment? None. We'll start with Tracy in Central Services.
Okay, good morning. Figures for September 2025, microfilm documents, 45,274. Processed feet, 1,390. Scanned images, 60,688. 18 copy machines, 52,810. The 3 digital printers, 49,650. Monthly bills, $27,080.67. Reimbursements to the general fund, $4,416.54. Central services postage, $5,930.33. Downtown circuit clerk postage, $662.96. County clerk postage, $91.76. Regional Office of Education postage, $252.10. I have savings on e-certified mail, $1.58. Savings is $210.14. Shipping label savings, $18.06. And I have an compatible toner that was used. I haven't purchased them in 2 years. Just putting it out there. $44.47. Toners purchased, $7,883.37. Total savings of $510.71.
And that's it.
That's it.
Thanks so much, Tracy. Anything
Thank
else?
you.
Any questions for her? Any old business? Oh,
I do got one thing, because last meeting we talked about, under Tracy, we talked about the toner usage and the amount of printers at the county. I did have a report, but I think it was delivered to me by hand, like a contract and report on what printers could be removed, because, some offices have 6 to 7 printers and, we could downsize. Due to the fact that we didn't go with that and that was over 2 years old, I must have circular filed that, so I don't have that information handy again. I can have a vendor come out and redo that assessment. Just I want to update. I think that came up under Tracy's last month, so I want to update where I was at, where we can get rid of some printers and things like that. Obviously, the issue comes in. Can't tell an elected official or appointed official what they can have in their office if they have it in their budget, but it's something we can look at redoing if need be.
okay. Thanks, John. Any new business?
Nope, just business as usual.
We've done your budget, so you're all
Yeah.
set.
Yep.
Okay, thanks so much, Tracy. I need a motion to accept her report. Brian, and second. Oh, Tina. Okay.
All right,
Tina will make that motion, and Brian will second. All in favor?
Aye.
Motion passes.
Thank you. Have a good weekend.
Thank you. And motion to pay her bills, then. Nancy, and second by Brian. All in favor?
Aye.
Motion passes. Thank you. Thanks, Tracy. Bye for now. Okay, John.
We have to pay bills or do a report first?
Oh, we can pay your bills. Motion to pay his bills, Tom and Brian. All in favor?
Aye.
Motion passes. Thanks. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, as far as the report goes, we ended up, I believe, I printed out the wrong ticket report. So we did end up at like I want to say 641. When I did the report, I must have grabbed the wrong PDF file for that, so I apologize. I'll get an updated report sent out to you guys. But yeah, we ended up at 641 for the month of September. I accidentally grabbed the August ticket report. I grabbed August ticket report instead of September. Like I said, 95% sure it's 641.
Here's September,
Oh.
last day.
Okay, well, you get both this month. So, yeah, 640 for the tickets, and then normal intrusion detection stuff. Everything that came in, everything that was blocked. We did have 2 network outages this month. It was because we had too much bandwidth going into our firewalls, and we just had to expand the ports. But it wasn't something easy, so it was something that involved Fortinet. Like, we got fixed on the Thursday, and then 8 o'clock on Friday, it came back around and did the same thing. So we get back on the phone with Fortinet to get help in getting that issue addressed. Knock on wood, since then it's been fine. So we did, like I said, we did have that, and it wasn't necessarily an outage, just as everything was running extremely slow. And everything across the board, from the sheriff's side to this side, things of that nature, and just we got to fix it. Just took us a little bit longer because, unfortunately, we could have rebooted the firewalls and it would have been fixed in like 10 minutes. But you got to see what's causing the problem, not just do a blanket fix, and you want to know what's going on. So it did take us a little bit longer, so we had to pull logs and then kind of go through a whole system thing with Fortinet to get it done. So that is it for my report.
Question.
Okay.
The board was 188.
All the stuff for the website, like most of the website stuff that does fall under the board. So that's why Amanda keeps us very busy now. I mean, Amanda posts her own agenda, but then we have to link she posts the agenda, but then we have to link everything, and all that creates a ticket.
Gotcha.
And then plus, I will say there is, which I was going to talk about here later, there's new ADA website rules coming in April 24th that has increased the work on the website because we got to be compliant with some new laws. So
What's coming in this one?
ADA, like the ADA compliance for the website, like hearing impaired changes we have to make it so they can be on the website. Or here, like visually impaired, like this is the American Disability Act stuff, and we're making a lot of changes to it. I mean, if you want, I can just dive right into that because
Sure.
basically
Is that
I'm
you,
sorry,
Tina?
John, before you start into that, how did the move go? I didn't get to hear.
move's good. We're all back in. I just have there's like maybe 3 boxes still left down in the old room. I just literally got to carry them up and go through them. But besides that we're out of the old room and back into our office.
Okay, thanks.
And then that's it for the report.
Okay. Motion to accept his report, Tina?
Yes.
Second? Nancy? All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Motion passed.
Old business, I don't have much. A lot of our projects are wrapped up. We just have, the only projects we have going on right now are the 2 things for the county clerk, the new poll books, voter reg, and replacing their ethics database. That's the only ongoing projects right now. I will drop the office renovations off the old business because now we're back in. iPiper proceeds, we're still waiting on the last payment. That's on, like, it's literally waiting for the IRS to send a check back to iFiber, and then that will get distributed the 4 ways. As of last month, just nobody's heard anything on when we're gonna get that money. So it's a very small amount, but it's the final payment. So we just don't have a good idea of when that's coming. As soon as it is, I will let you guys know. So website. So we started talking about the American Disability Act. They're making a lot of changes. One thing, so the original paperwork that came out said that all PDFs, everything on our website, it needs to be ADA compliant by April 24th. We have over 2,000 PDFs on our website. So that's where generates probably some of those tickets is Cheryl literally going and looking, pulling the PDF down, making the ADA changes that she has to make, and then reloading it. We've since had a meeting with Civic Plus in the last week. And if there's stuff, legacy stuff out there, so anything prior to April 24th does not have to comply with the new ADA laws. After April 24th, it will have to comply with new ADA laws, which just does bring forth a lot of changes we have to make to the website. This brings forth kind of like who has the direction on what we do on the website. Obviously, I pay the bills. We support the website. But how it was always told to me was the county board owns the website, and I can't add or remove things from the website without county board's true permission. So we always have everything is just out there. So I don't know if we need to go to like Legs and Rules and get something in the rule book that kind of gives IT the overall purveyor. You know what? This doesn't need to be out there anymore. We're going to take it out there, take it off because at the end of the day, if we do fall out of compliance with ADA because somebody sent us something and we just posted it because we're told, hey, we got to post what we get sent. It's my name that's on it. It's the county, it's IT, it's everyone that's on it. So I almost feel like we should have a little bit more say in what's going to and from. Or like we have pages on our website that literally haven't been looked at in 5 years. Well, why can't we archive that document? Because obviously in 5 years, nobody's literally looked at that page. Why do we got to keep it out there? I asked the departments and they were like, no, it has to stay. And it's like, well, nobody's looking at it, so let's come up with a different way. But like I said, I kind of really have no authority to sit there and be like, no, this is the change we're making, this is why we're making it, and kind of moving forward. And it's more, it will streamline our website, make our website a little bit cleaner. We can do some of this stuff, but like I said, I have no jurisdiction to be able to dictate what's on each person's page.
Brian?
Can you run it through like the IT chair and the board chairman? And if they both agree, then that's, I mean, it just seems to me like like if you put together like a document that says the following things should come off, you send it to them, and if they're okay with it, and then I'm sure Kathy would just give us an update, like, hey, the month of September we removed 12 pages that no one has ever seen for the last 5 years. I would be like, okay, good job.
Okay.
And that's fine. Like I said, I just didn't know how we wanted to proceed. Because like I said,
It seems like the simplest way, and I'm sure if if you're the board chairman, you're gonna go be like, okay, I want to know what's going on, and
The only thing that I would try to add to that is that are these pages that you're talking about, are they specific to certain offices or departments?
I will just say like one of the documents was like a COVID document, like the original COVID rules from March of 2020. It's still out there. It's not never going to take it down, but it's also never been viewed because we can look at views of pages and we're like, literally nobody's ever looked at this document on our website. It's like, but then you ask the health department, like, no, that has to stay. But the rules all changed since then. So I'm like, well, why does the original have to stay? Like we have all these subsequent things. That's why I want to, it's not just them. There's others out there, but that's the most recent one where it's like,
Well, I would agree with Brian, if they agree that that's the, a proper way to do it and it's okay with them, that's fine. If there was something specific to some office or department, maybe, that you might check, hey, is this something really that's going, because we're going to remove it and let them know. But other than that, I don't see any reason why we should
and
clutter
plus
it up.
if I archive something, you can still like when you search our website, it will search the archived documents on the website. You just can't navigate to it. The only way to find it would be searching in the archive.
I would agree with Brian.
Okay. That's how we can move forward that way. And if we run into issues come next year, I'll come back. And then I am looking at a couple other software packages with Civic Plus that will help with the ADA compliant piece. Some of it is how the agendas will look and things like that. As far as how they present on the website, just because some of these new rules that they have in place are kind of stringent on how things are laid out on the website. So these things could be just change how we're doing it because obviously we don't want to get in trouble. But besides that, I mean, I just have the executive session.
Okay. All righty then. We'll move into that. We'll leave it up to Amanda. Yeah.
Nancy, can you open that up for just a little bit longer? Sorry. Okay. So motion to go into executive session for ILCS 1, appointment, employment, compensation, discipline, performance of specific employees of the county. So can I get a motion to go in executive session, Brian? And Tom? All right, I'll do roll call. Tina?
Aye.
Brian?
Hi.
Nancy? Kathy? Tom?
Aye.
Okay, give me a minute to get out of here and you guys can